Hello everybody, this clipping from Robo movie that was released in 2010 is not far from the reality that we are in today. Just also look at this McKinsey article that was released in 2018. It very clearly said that in banking and insurance sectors, the front-end jobs, tellers, accountants, these jobs would be replaced sooner rather than later. And to think about it, in this last 1 week, there was a news article where the finance ministry has recommended to the public sector banks that please adopt AI even in the front-end job branch roles. Now, what was predicted 5 years back is happening today. Now, in this video, I want to talk about not just about, hey, whether AI is killing the job market, would AI replace different roles versus not? That debate is already past us, right? Now, what I want to talk about in this video is what are some of the real issues that we are seeing today, and what are some of the things that we can do to actually get better in our job, and can we leverage AI to move forward in a faster pace. So let's get started. Please go ahead, have a pen and paper with you so that you can take down some notes and bookmark some of these resources which you can go through on a regular basis. In the last week, I was having a conversation with a friend from Silicon Valley. He's a partner at one of these IT services companies. He very clearly told me that, Pavan, whenever I'm getting a client call, now I know two of these things are happening. Number one, we are going to terminate the contract. We still have 40-50 day notice period. We are going to terminate the contract with the IT offshoring center in India. And 10-15 days later, they would call back again and say that we are opening another tender and why don't you bid for this new tender? But unfortunately, the cost is now 30-40% lower. And the logic is pretty similar. The whole reason why American European companies outsourced some of their technology tasks to India from the last 20-30 years is because the costs are lower in India. Now, if AI and automation can reduce these costs even further, of course they would go for AI and automation, no questions about that. And that is putting a pressure on a lot of IT services companies. Number two, we already talked about banking and insurance sector. The front-end roles are predicted 5 years back, 15 years back, that they would be the first ones to be impacted by AI, and that's what the finance ministry is telling. And number three, again, in the last 1 week, I'm not even taking news from 1 year back or 6 months back. In the last 1 week, a private news channel from Orrissa has mentioned that they are replacing their anchors with an AI generated news anchor. Now, take any sector, the impact is pretty obvious. But what can we do because of these things? In my opinion, AI is basically still fed by data, and AI judgment calls are fed by human brains. So human brains cannot be replaced, but manual tasks can be replaced. And for us to move forward, one of the first elements is building that knowledge base. What is happening in the AI space? How is it impacting our domains? How can we safeguard ourselves? And there are two aspects to this knowledge. One is the technology aspect and one is the business aspect. From the business standpoint, these two blogs I would highly recommend that you follow. McKinsey Insights, there is one section which is dedicated to artificial intelligence. Please go through that. I'm giving you the link in the description. Number two is the MIT Artificial Intelligence News. Both these together will give you a comprehensive understanding of how AI is impacting business. On the technology aspect, of course, the OpenAI's blog. This is giving you an information around what are some of the latest technology advancements in the AI space. And also go ahead with the Berkeley's AI blog. These four should help you continuously build your knowledge base, which is fundamental for everything that you do. The second thing that I would say is, please, rather than getting scared by AI, please use and adopt to AI. Leverage some of these tools so that you can do your job much faster in an efficient way. For example, TCS has come out with a statement in the last 1 week again saying that they are going to train 25,000 of their employees on generative AI tools. Just take this example, right? If you look at this particular design tool, it can change any hand-drawn sketch into a HTML file in less than 5 minutes. And now what is the role for any designer? Will the designer community be scared about this? Of course they will be, but the designers who really think about business problems and can add their contextual knowledge to solving a specific problem, of course their jobs are never under threat. These guys adopt these tools, get to their job much faster, and probably even charge higher. You never know. Right? So please use technology. And even if TCS or any other company is going for recruitment drives going forward, they would prefer to hire candidates who already have this technology background or who already know how to use these generative AI tools. So these two are some of the most important things: building knowledge and leveraging technology in your domain, whatever it is, media, banking, insurance. Take any of these things, you can still take that AI and grow in your job. Now, the third thing that I would say, however, what AI can't do is replace human intelligence where you are in a crisis situation and where you need to take a judgment call. And that you can take that if you are developing your leadership skill and also deep knowledge about your domain. AI can build that deep knowledge, but it cannot take that judgment call in crisis situation. So you develop that knowledge and have that ability to take these kind of decisions. Now, if you do these three things and you are ready to adopt, that is what you need to be doing going forward. Please do let me know if there are any other questions as well that you have in the comments box. And in my opinion, you going ahead, sharing the knowledge about what's happening in your domain, please do that on LinkedIn. And also, you learning continuously about these things will always keep you one step ahead of everybody else in this AI-driven world. Thank you so much, guys, and we'll see you again in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.